Life Hacks Beyond Convention covers off on all the things that are happening in Minneapolis. I'm sorry, Americans, I mixed it up with Minnesota. It's Minneapolis that this started in. There's lots going on. And we talk about whether we really need to be too involved if we're unable to impact that event. Um, yeah, we have to manage our involvement according to our own needs, really. So enjoy.
The other thing I've been doing is watching too many YouTubes on the current situation in the States.
Oh, okay. I don't really know anything. I haven't
Oh,
been watching it at all.
haven't you?
I did
Okay.
see some where there was these really weird things about something about, oh, I
ICE
can't even remember,
officers.
Trump. Oh, okay.
ICE
And
officers have shot a couple of people, and it's been filmed by those people and
what's
others.
ICE?
Um, it's like border control.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Mm. And
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's not hitting the news anywhere. Like, yeah, it's really being tamped down. They've had huge protests in there. So
What are
um,
the protests for? Because of the
they've sent
actual incident?
thousands. Yeah, they've sent thousands of ICE agents into Minnesota, right? So they've thrown thousands of ICE officers into Minnesota. Why Minnesota? Because it was one of the main states that did not vote for Trump in the elections. And so they've been caught stopping a school bus and trying to pull a school kid off a school bus. Um, they've been caught going into or trying to get into a sterile section of the hospital so that the nurse
So
that's
why are they saying that they're doing this? Like, what are they
oh,
saying
they're
that they're
looking
looking
for
for?
people, illegal immigrants, but they're just
Oh,
picking anybody of color pretty
so
well.
it's not they're looking for terrorists or anything like that.
No,
They're
it's
just
illegal immigrants. Yeah,
right.
but they're using all sorts of stupid excuses. So one man was filming them and they tried to grab a woman near him. So he turned around to help her and they just swarmed him. And they said he had a gun on him, but he was a licensed gun carrier, right? He never got his gun out. It wasn't found till after. And they shot him 10 times. He was an
Mm,
ICU nurse.
mm. So he's obviously
He's American.
passed away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
And then they're rolling out all this bullshit about it afterwards. It really is like Nazi Germany. It's just horrific.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I
then
haven't been looking at any of
yeah,
that.
I probably shouldn't have been, but um, should I have been? I think it pays to be aware. I look at some of the stuff that went on through COVID, like particularly Melbourne and the shutdowns and some of the
Mm.
policing there. This is ramped
Mm.
up on another bloody level and it's damn scary. And if they're going to do it in one place, they're going to try and bring it in other places. Now, we don't have that kind of attitude here in Australia, but we've,
Except for Melbourne through COVID.
yeah, normally. But there's been changes. I know there's changes. I
Mm.
don't know if it's everywhere, but in South Australia now, police can pretty well choose to search anyone they want to in a shopping centre. And that's a big change. So there's this rollout. And I get it because there's more ratbag kids running around, stabbing people or, yeah, I don't know where the line is. If we change the rules, it doesn't usually stop the bad guys. It just controls the good guys more, just puts them at, yeah, having to report stuff and that.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? Even the whole machete incident that they had here in
Mm,
Victoria, and of course, then they brought in the laws to outlaw machetes and whatnot.
mm,
Well, what would that achieve? That just means that the people who were rule followers
mhm.
have given in their machetes, and
Yeah,
those who are not rule followers haven't.
yeah,
So it
exactly.
hasn't actually, I don't know. They talk about, our gun laws back after the um,
Port Arthur.
shooting that we had Port
Mm.
Arthur, the 30 odd years ago, whenever that was. And did that improve gun culture in Australia? I don't know. They say it did.
Yeah.
And we certainly don't have very many. I mean, the thing at Bondi at the end of last year
Mm.
was exceptional. Like,
Mm.
that was the first time we've had anything like that in 30 years.
Yeah. Mm.
So does controlling weapons help? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
know.
hard one. You get the same argument when somebody is threatening suicide or something. You have they come and take your guns away. Are you going to take the ropes that are in the shed? Are you going to take the poisons that are in the garden shed? Are you going to take all our steak knives and our carving knives? It's,
Are you going to take their car so they can't get to the train track?
yeah, well, you're going to take their legs so they can't walk to the train track if they're going to get in front of a train here. It's, we're not fixing the problem, we're fixing one of the possible symptoms. One
Yeah.
possible symptom that doesn't solve anything. So I know there needs to be other answers, but it's yeah, this just frightens me because random people, they're bashing in front doors and stuff like that. I mean, that's seriously Nazi-like. They took
Over in America, you mean?
they took a
Mm.
kid and a father, I think, a little kid and a father, and yeah, so many people aren't who they think they are. Like and they're doing things like waving down cars being driven by anybody who's brown or black.
Well, it definitely sounds like what we went through in COVID, because that was horrendous. We even had, neighbours dobbing on people because you'd
Oh,
have a visitor
really?
and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm,
Mm. So it's amazing, the psychology of people
mm,
and how we respond to authoritarian situations that we're in.
yeah. Yeah, the vast
Yeah.
majority go along with it. That's the problem. But there is huge protests. They've had protests in Washington and a number of other places on the Sunday, which would have been, yeah, our Monday. They had
So who
huge
are they
marches.
blaming? Is it
Well,
like,
they
is
they
it?
want ICE out of Minnesota.
Mm.
They want the people. There's
So is that a federal
It's
organisation or
federal,
is it
yeah.
a
So
state?
it's federal. ICE is federal, and
Mm.
yeah, police chiefs and mayors and like
So that
they're
must be
attacked.
the government that have done that.
It's
The
Trump.
current.
It's Trump. Yeah, he sent them in.
Oh, okay, because of
So
course
Trump's because
he's trying
that
to stamp out illegal immigration.
yeah, he picked Minnesota probably because they voted against him and have every election he's gone for. So
Yeah.
they've been
I,
really targeted. They've sent thousands of these people in, and now they've given them the federal government has given them like you can do basically what you want. We're not going to prosecute you. Like the woman that got shot. Did you see that one or not? No,
that was back, what, about October or September or something last
was
year,
that was it that long
2025. Is
ago,
that one? Is that,
or was it more
well, I'm not
recently?
sure. Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about? Where she
Um,
was on a train or a,
no, no,
oh no, not
no,
her.
no. This
Right,
is the
okay.
yeah. I can't think of her name. Renee
Mm,
Good, I think her name was,
yeah. Look,
and
I
that was
honestly haven't.
recently.
Oh, okay. That.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know what's coming for Australia. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out generally, but
mm. Well, the
scary.
legislation they rammed through last week in response to the Bondi
Mm,
shooting, like that went through here, that concerns me.
mm,
Because they called they recalled Parliament early, to get
Yes.
this legislation through.
Mm.
They only gave a very small amount of time for input from the public, etc. You know, they had 7,000 submissions it was only a few days that they managed to get.
Mm.
So then I can't remember whether it went through Parliament on the Monday or the Tuesday morning, but they got the new updated, legislation that they were trying to put through was released in the morning, and then they were supposed to be voting on it that afternoon, which they did. They voted on it. Now, and just think, man, how can you get true advice on what is the best way to go ahead, etc. In that amount of time? They've just slammed it through.
Yeah.
And that's all about hate speech and whatnot.
Yeah, but
and then they say they've got safeguards in place that, it's got to go through ASIO and all of these things. But I don't know. I just
hate
look and
speech
think,
wasn't the problem. The problem was
no,
that the existing laws weren't utilised effectively to monitor
exactly.
these people. It's got nothing to do with, yeah, they hated, but
Yeah,
majority
no,
of the
just the whole
population
thing.
hates somebody. So, yeah. Yeah, it's because they didn't do the job properly in the first
Well,
place.
and the laws that they've put through is sort of, if somebody takes offence or thinks that they're in danger or whatever, like, you can go to prison.
Yeah.
And it's just like, really?
Yeah.
Really? Maybe we just need to grow thicker skins, some of us, because I don't see that it's going to stamp out the actual problems that we have, which is radicalised people being
Yes.
radicalised. I mean, what they're saying for Bondi is it was particular being radicalised to Islam, but it could be radicalised to anything.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's what they're trying to stamp out.
Mm.
And this speech doesn't, this
Yeah.
stuff that isn't necessarily going to actually help stamp the problem out.
Yes.
I'm not prepared to get into politics. So therefore, I'm not prepared to actually go out and protest, which a lot of people would say I'm a coward. Yes, I'll agree with you. I'm a coward, but I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
So therefore, I've got to stop thinking about it and worrying about it unless I'm prepared to do something about it.
Yeah, it's hard,
is what I decided.
Yeah, because we do, it's not that we don't care, but there's all sorts of reasons why we perhaps wouldn't go to protest. And that might be partly health, self-protection. You still have to protect yourself. Where do you go on that continuum of standing up for humanity or whatever else, and in which area, or self-protection? We've all got to pick our own line on the continuum. And as for politics and stuff like that, I had a relative tell me I should be protesting this. This is years ago. I should be protesting this and voting this way because, and I should be this, and I should be this, and I should be this, and I should be this. And I just looked at them and said, right now, my priority is homeschooling my child. So I'm going to stand up for that and a couple of other things. I'm not going to fight your battles. Those battles are important to you. It was to do with cats. And I just went, I'd rather see the cats contained, quite frankly, because of wildlife. So, no, I'm not going to fight that battle for you. I'm busy doing this here. So, and we have to respect
That's right.
it.
One person needs to, choose your battles, don't you? Because
Yeah,
you just can't go out there and fight everything.
yeah.